Hey there, welcome back to our channel. If you've been anxiously waiting for updates on the latest stimulus check and Social Security benefits, you're in for some major news today. Before we dive into these exciting developments, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on crucial financial updates that could impact your wallet. Now, let's get into the breaking news that everyone's been waiting for. In a landmark decision that's sending waves through Washington, Congress has just approved a new round of stimulus checks worth $1,400 for eligible Americans. This comes as welcome relief for millions of households still grappling with the economic aftermath of recent global challenges. But you might be wondering, who exactly qualifies for these payments, and when can I expect to see the money in my account? Don't worry, we're going to break down everything you need to know in the next few minutes. The new stimulus package isn't just about direct payments, it includes substantial improvements for Social Security, SSI, and SSDI recipients. For those of you receiving these benefits, this could mean significant changes to your monthly payments. One of the most pressing questions we've been getting is whether these stimulus checks will affect your current benefits. The answer is no, these payments will not count as income for SSI, SSDI, or Social Security purposes, and they won't affect your eligibility or current benefit amounts. Let's talk about the timing of these payments. The IRS has already begun preparing its systems for this massive undertaking. According to inside sources, the first wave of payments could start hitting bank accounts within weeks of the final approval. Direct deposit recipients will be first in line, followed by paper checks and EIP cards. But here's something many people don't realize: if you've moved or changed banks since your last tax return, you'll need to update your information with the IRS immediately to avoid any delays. For Social Security beneficiaries, there's even more good news. The new legislation includes provisions for a cost of living adjustment that's more generous than previous years. This means your monthly benefits could see a substantial increase. The exact percentage is still being calculated, but early projections suggest it could be one of the largest increases in recent history. This adjustment aims to help beneficiaries cope with rising inflation and maintain their purchasing power. SSI recipients are also getting some much-needed attention in this package. The resource limits, which haven't been updated in decades, are finally being reconsidered. This could mean more flexibility in savings and assets without risking benefit eligibility. Additionally, the income reporting requirements are being streamlined to make the process less burdensome for recipients. These changes represent a significant step forward in modernizing the SSI program. SSDI beneficiaries haven't been forgotten either. The waiting period for benefits is being reviewed, with potential changes that could speed up the approval process for many applicants. The package also includes funding for reducing the massive backlog of disability claims, which has been a major source of frustration for many applicants. These improvements could mean faster processing times and quicker access to much-needed benefits. But here's something crucial you need to know: scammers are already trying to take advantage of this situation. We're seeing reports of fraudulent calls and emails claiming to be from the IRS or Social Security Administration. Remember, these agencies will never call you asking for personal information or payment to process your stimulus check. If you receive such a call, it's a scam. The government will use the information they already have on file to process your payment. The income thresholds for this stimulus payment are similar to previous rounds, but there are some important differences. Single filers earning up to $75,000 will receive the full amount, with a gradual phase-out up to $80,000. For married couples filing jointly, the threshold is $150,000, with payments phasing out at $160,000. Head of household filers can earn up to $112,500 before their payment begins to reduce. These thresholds are based on your most recent tax return, either 2020 or 2021. For those wondering about dependents, there's good news. The age restrictions have been lifted, meaning adult dependents now qualify for payments. This includes college students, elderly parents, and disabled adult children who are claimed as dependents. This is a significant change from previous stimulus rounds and could mean substantial additional support for many families. The payment method will follow the same pattern as previous stimulus checks. If the IRS has your direct deposit information, that's how you'll receive your payment. If not, you'll receive either a paper check or an economic impact payment, EIP, card. But here's a pro tip: if you want to receive your payment faster, make sure the IRS has your current direct deposit information. The legislation also includes provisions for plus-up payments. These are additional payments for people whose circumstances changed between their 2019 and 2020 tax returns. For example, if your income decreased in 2020, making you eligible for a larger payment, you'll receive the difference automatically once your 2020 return is processed. For Social Security recipients, there's an important clarification about Medicare premiums. The stimulus payment will not affect your Medicare Part B premiums, and there are actually some positive changes coming to Medicare coverage. The package includes provisions for expanding coverage of certain medical services and reducing out-of-pocket costs for beneficiaries. The SSI program is getting some long overdue updates as well. The current asset limits of $2,000 for individuals and $3,000 for couples have been a major obstacle for many recipients trying to save for emergencies or improve their financial situation. The new legislation includes proposals to increase these limits substantially, potentially allowing recipients to maintain more savings without losing benefits. SSDI beneficiaries will see improvements in the work incentive programs. The Ticket to Work program is being enhanced to provide better support for those who want to return to work while maintaining their benefits. The earnings limits are also being reviewed to provide more flexibility for beneficiaries who can work part-time. One of the most significant changes for all benefit recipients is the modernization of the Social Security Administration's technology infrastructure. This investment will mean faster processing times, better online services, and improved communication with beneficiaries. The days of long hold times and frustrated calls to the SSA might finally be coming to an end. The stimulus package also includes funding for increased staffing at Social Security offices. This means shorter wait times for appointments and faster processing of benefit applications and appeals. The additional staff will be particularly focused on reducing the disability hearing backlog, which has been a major source of delays in the system. For those who receive multiple benefits, there's good news about how these various programs will interact. The stimulus payment won't count as income for any means-tested benefits, including SNAP, food stamps, housing assistance, or Medicaid. This means you can receive your stimulus payment without worrying about losing other essential benefits. The legislation also addresses the needs of veterans who receive VA benefits. Veterans will receive their stimulus payments automatically, regardless of whether they file taxes. The VA and Treasury Department are working together to ensure smooth delivery of payments to all eligible veterans and their dependents. An important aspect of the package is the enhanced support for representative payees. If you manage benefits for someone else, there are new guidelines and resources to help you handle the stimulus payment appropriately. The Social Security Administration will be providing detailed guidance on this topic. The package includes provisions for better coordination between different government agencies. This means if you receive benefits from multiple programs, you won't have to navigate multiple bureaucracies to ensure you receive your stimulus payment. The agencies will share information to make the process as smooth as possible. For those who don't typically file tax returns, there's no need to worry. The IRS and Social Security Administration will work together to ensure you receive your payment automatically. However, if you have dependents who aren't already known to the IRS, you might need to take additional steps to claim the full amount you're entitled to. The legislation also includes funding for improved fraud prevention measures. This will help protect beneficiaries from scams while ensuring legitimate payments are processed quickly. The Social Security Administration is implementing new security features to protect beneficiaries' personal information and prevent unauthorized access to accounts. One often overlooked aspect of the package is the support for caregivers. If you care for someone who receives Social Security, SSI, or SSDI benefits, there are new resources and support services available. This includes expanded respite care options and additional financial assistance for caregivers. The stimulus package also addresses the unique needs of rural beneficiaries. Improved access to services, including better online tools and mobile-friendly options, will make it easier for people in remote areas to manage their benefits and receive updates about their payments. For non-English speakers, the legislation includes funding for improved language services. This means better access to information and support in multiple languages, ensuring all eligible recipients can understand and access their benefits and stimulus payments. The package includes provisions for expedited processing of certain cases, particularly those involving severe disabilities or terminal conditions. This means faster access to benefits for those who need them most urgently. The Compassionate Allowances program is being expanded to include more conditions. There's also attention being paid to the needs of homeless individuals who are eligible for benefits or stimulus payments. Special procedures are being implemented to ensure these vulnerable populations can receive their payments, even without a permanent address or bank account. The legislation includes funding for financial literacy programs specifically designed for benefit recipients. These programs will help people make the most of their benefits and stimulus payments, providing guidance on budgeting, saving, and avoiding scams. For those who've recently applied for benefits, the package includes measures to speed up the processing of new applications. Additional staff and improved technology will help reduce the time it takes to begin receiving benefits. The package also addresses the needs of tribal communities, ensuring proper coordination with tribal governments to reach all eligible recipients. Special provisions are included to address the unique circumstances of Native American benefit recipients. Looking ahead, the legislation includes provisions for regular review and adjustment of benefit levels to ensure they keep pace with the cost of living. This means more predictable and adequate support for beneficiaries in the future. There's also funding for research into improving the efficiency and effectiveness of these programs. This research will help shape future policies and ensure benefits continue to meet the needs of recipients. For those worried about future economic challenges, the package includes provisions for expedited response mechanisms. This means faster implementation of relief measures if they're needed again in the future. The legislation also addresses the technological divide, providing resources to help beneficiaries access online services and information. This includes support for those who need assistance learning to use digital tools. Remember, these changes represent a significant step forward in supporting Americans who rely on these crucial programs. The stimulus payment is just one part of a broader effort to strengthen and improve our social safety net. We'll continue to monitor these developments and bring you updates as more details become available. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell to stay informed about these important changes that could affect your financial future. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit from these updates. Drop your questions in the comments below, and we'll do our best to answer them in future videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next update.